Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about different types of networks. So if you want to become a network specialist or you just want to know more about computer networks, this is the video for you. Let's get started. So when you hear the word network, what do you think? Unlike LANs, WANs are much larger in scale and can cover a very large geographical area. In fact, the internet itself is a WAN. A WAN is a network that spans a large geographical area and connects multiple LANs together. A personal area network or PAN is a type of network that is used to connect a person's personal devices such as smartphones, laptops, and wearable devices. PANs are the smallest type of network and typically have a very short range, often no more than 10 meters. If you learned something new today, please hit that like button to show your support. It really helps my channel grow and motivates me to keep making more videos for you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. PANs are used to allow people to share files and resources between their personal devices wirelessly. For example, you can use Bluetooth to connect your smartphone to your wireless headphones and listen to music or podcasts. PANs can also be used to connect devices to the internet, although this is less common. One of the main characteristics of a PAN is that it is highly portable, which makes it ideal for mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets. Additionally, PANs are usually ad hoc networks, which means they do not require a central server or administrator. Instead, the devices in a PAN communicate directly with each other using a peer-to-peer architecture. This makes PANs very flexible and easy to set up, but it also means that they are more vulnerable to security threats as there is no central authority to control access to the network. Overall, PANs are becoming increasingly popular as more and more people use wearable devices and other personal devices that require wireless connectivity. For example, the internet is the largest one in the world as it connects billions of devices across the globe. A wireless local area network, or WLAN, is a type of network that allows devices to connect to each other wirelessly within a limited area. The most common example of a WLAN is your home or office Wi-Fi network. WLANs use a variety of wireless technologies such as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to provide connectivity without the need for cables or wires. This makes them very convenient for mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets that need to move around. One of the main differences between a WLAN and a LAN is the way the devices are connected. In a LAN, devices are connected using cables or wires, while in a WLAN devices are connected wirelessly. This also means that a WLAN is more portable than a LAN as you are not restricted by the need to run cables. Another difference between a WLAN and a LAN is the range of the connection. A WLAN typically has a much shorter range than a LAN as the signal has to be transmitted through the air. However, this is not a major issue as most WLANs are designed for short-range communication such as within a home or office. Despite the limitations of wireless connectivity, WLANs have become very popular in recent years due to the rise of mobile devices and the need for fast, convenient connectivity. In fact, most homes and offices now have a Wi-Fi network, which is a type of WLAN. Other examples of WANs include networks that connect multiple cities, states, or even countries. To connect devices over such long distances, WANs use a variety of technologies including fiber optic cables, satellites, and wireless connections. One of the main differences between WANs and LANs is the speed of the connection. Generally, WANs are much slower than LANs as the signal has to travel over longer distances and pass through multiple network devices. Another difference is the level of security. Since a WAN can be accessed by anyone with an internet connection, it is much more vulnerable to security threats than a LAN, which is typically isolated and monitored by an organization. Despite these challenges, WANs are essential for connecting people and devices across the globe and enabling communication and collaboration. Without WANs, the internet and many other important services would not exist. Personally, I think of a spider web, but that doesn't make much sense. So instead, let me draw something else. A metropolitan area network, or MAN, is a network that covers a large metropolitan area such as a city or urban area. MANs are larger than LANs but smaller than WANs. An example of a MAN is a cable TV network that provides internet and other services to a city. MANs typically use a combination of wired and wireless technologies to provide high-speed connectivity to users. One of the main differences between a MAN and a LAN is the geographical coverage. A A LAN is typically limited to a single building or campus, while a MAN covers a much larger area such as an entire city. Additionally, a MAN usually has a higher capacity than a LAN, allowing for more users and more bandwidth-intensive applications. However, a MAN is also more complex to manage than a LAN since it spans a larger area and involves multiple service providers. Nevertheless, MANs play an important role in providing high-speed internet and other services to urban areas and have become an essential part of our telecommunications infrastructure. As the name suggests, a LAN is a network that is limited to a small geographical area such as your home, office, or school. For example, if you connect your desktop computer, laptop, smartphone, and tablet to the same Wi-Fi router at home, you are creating a LAN. Or if you join your PC to the network at your workplace along with other PCs and printers and file servers, you are also using a LAN. Typically, a LAN connects devices within the same building or premises and uses Ethernet cables or Wi-Fi to transmit data at high speeds. One of the advantages of using a LAN is that it offers fast and reliable connectivity, which is ideal for tasks that require a lot of bandwidth, such as streaming video or downloading large files. Additionally, LANs are typically very secure as they are usually isolated from other networks and can be easily monitored and managed. Another advantage of a LAN is its ability to support a large number of devices. For example, a single Wi-Fi router can handle dozens of simultaneous connections without any issues. Additionally, LANs are relatively easy to set up and maintain compared to other types of networks such as WANs. Overall, a LAN is an essential tool for anyone who needs a fast, reliable, and secure connection for their devices. Whether you are working from home or in an office, a LAN can provide the connectivity you need to get the job done. A network is a collection of nodes connected by communication links. And these nodes could be anything from computers, servers, mobile phones, network printers, smart TVs, and so on. The communication links can be cables, wires, radio waves, and so on. This is a simple definition of a network, but it gets more interesting because networks can be classified into several categories depending on their size, scope, and purpose. And each of them has its own name and abbreviation. Today I will cover 5 main types of networks: LAN, 1, MAN, PAN, and WLAN. Some of them you may already know, but others might be new to you. But don't worry, I will explain each one of them with all the necessary details so you can understand the differences between them and know which one is which. So stay tuned until the end of the video to not miss any information. Also, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. It helps my channel grow and motivates me to create more videos for you. Thanks for your support. Let's start with number 1, LAN, which stands for Local Area Network. Now let's move on to type number 2, 1, which stands for Wide Area Network. Now let's talk about type number 3, MAN, which stands for Metropolitan Area Network. Next up is type number 4, PAN, which stands for Personal Area Network. And finally, we have type number 5, WLAN, which stands for Wireless Local Area Network. So that's it for the types of networks.